Dark so long I cannot find the meaning. Hold my hand, let me stay by your side through this never-ending night. I can feel it now, it haunts me. All these demons, how they surround me. In this red light, it calls me. He is reaching out, consuming. Tyrant of the dark side, where's my love? Won't hold this heart. Tyrant is a distant dream.
What are you doing during this time?
My usual shit. I train myself, train my kids, train the blades, bloody blades. And then I do patrols. That's the other thing. I still do that. I think we got the Tyrant shop fully.
Yeah, I would say
done.
It's been enough time. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm moving my family and when I'm in my civvies, and then when I have time, I think I pray a little bit more often. Like, if I might not be able to always make it down to the shrine at Coffin Walk, so I try to do more of it at home. Just because we're busy, we're doing everything all the time. But I think as we're getting closer, right, with, we're like, 3 months off until the end of the world? I think Gravewing starts praying a little bit more frequently. Just to feel grounded somewhere, I'm not sure who I'm praying to this time around. Gravewing kind of likes to cycle between 3 gods. The Star Mother is the most popular, I guess you could say. The Voice a little bit, but the Voice doesn't really she doesn't pray to the Voice for anything. It's more like the Voice gets worshipped through actions, and those actions being what her day and now night job. That is that's how the Voice gets worshipped, and the worm gets some as well. And that is more of like another little cultural practice that she remembers or was taught to do the best that she can with what little she has. And I think it's when she's doing her little conglomerate of a thing for everyone, she's thinking about her youth and the time where fire came to her as easily as the air does. And while the winds have never left her and can never leave her, fire did all those years ago. And she's probably missing it much more than ever since that last fight.
Yeah, you're doing your worship in front of candle, I imagine.
Yeah, I think our setup is, we took a bunch of incense from the Tyrant shop because they don't need it anymore. She's got little cups or little saucer plates or whatever filled with things to help represent the other elements, so she can kind of give this to the worm in a sense. It's like it very much is like if she could slap everything that she can do together so she can just get everybody. That's kind of what this little altar looks like. It's a very makeshift one, probably by like the fireplace or something, so it doesn't look too outlandish. You know, for like all intents and purposes, Gravewing is still very self-conscious about making things look like she's lived there. So that is a whole thing. We'll never unpack that.
But no, you're there staring at the flame of the candle, thinking about your fire. And, as you shift and move, getting comfortable, you watch as the flame sort of mirrors your actions.
The windows are closed because I would not open the windows in this case. Can I touch it? The fire?
Yeah, you reach out and touch the fire, and you're maybe surprised as it jumps from the candle to the palm of your hand. This little mote of fire in the palm of your hand, not burning you, not hurting you. It's warm.
I double take at the candle, my hand. Like my breath kind of catches itself, and then I jump up to my feet and kind of move my hand a little bit. Like it doesn't hurt. It moves around. It maybe more so. I think it kind of acts like something sticky is on my hand right now, because I'm not trying to control it. It's more like I'm having a Spider-Man moment here. And I'd like to open the gate and channel and see if I can channel this element.
Yeah, I think it's, that phrase of it's like riding a bike. You never truly forget. But it takes a second. The gates are rusty and it's a muscle that you haven't used in a long time. So it takes a second. But I imagine you feel that connection, that lock, as it flies open and the sort of the flame moves to cover your entire hand, like anybody else probably freaking out, but it feels warm. It feels comfortable. And you're sort of staring at the fire covering your hand.
So when you channel your elements, there's a little a radius that kind of engulfs you, and your aura changes. It changes to conform to the element. So usually when Gravewing is channeling it, it gets windy around her, kind of like if she were the current and the wind moves to circle it constantly. Not like a tornado or anything like that, but if you were to put a leaf, it would be spinning around her. Same thing where if she was pulling electricity, you start to see small sparks. I think in this case with the fire, it is also there now with the wind kind of dancing along with it. We do not look like a fireball in the middle of the living room. That's not it. It's much more subtle than that. But there is the flame in her hand is slowly mixing with the wind that is around her. But it's like dancing almost. And then she gets super excited, and starts jumping up and down, and kind of moving her hand like really fast because she has not been excited since. Well, that's a lie. She was probably this excited when her baby nephew started walking and she caught it. But since then, like, you don't get this kind of unbridled giddy joy that she probably kind of. I think she fucking squeals a little bit with how excited she gets. And then she has to remember that she is a very stoic, tough person, and then she has to stop. But she's in a room by herself, so she's just embarrassed herself. That's it.
Yeah, and you hear a voice say, "Is everything all right?"
Yes, and I just like kind of like throw like a bunch. I don't set shit on fire, but it's more like I toss the flame from one hand to another, and I just go, yes.
See Vittorio sort of standing in the doorway looking at you. The side of you he hasn't seen before.
The side that nobody has, unless you are my 1-year-old nephew.
Yeah. This because this is a new development, correct?
Yes, but no. I could do it when I was a kid. I was way more like, I only had fire for a while, and then I got air, or like I found fire first. It's 20 years. It's been 20 years. And it's back. Oh, and it's back. I think like I'm taking like deep breaths too, and with like each breath, a little bit of fire also comes out, because like it's like being rechanneled into my body. I am getting warm again.
Yeah, you're doing that, and you're warm, and so Vittorio takes some steps closer, and he goes, "There is always beauty with fire."
Oh, you don't even know. I could change its color. I could do so much. I used to make cats. Like, they're not literal cats. It's just they took the shape of cats because I like cats. But like, I used to do so much. This is, oh God. Oh, I've just been so fucking cold. It feels good. Especially now, because those fuckers burn. Oh, yes. This is really good. This is really good. I'm like, she's like kind of low-key hugging herself.
Just to admit, I'm just happy to see a smile.
It's a good time. It's a good time. He might get hugged. Mm-hmm.
He'll let you hug him, and he'll wrap his arms around you. Like, yes, you are quite warm.
Great. This is. My sister's gonna freak out.
Summer a little bit.
Like the season?
Yes. The season. Yes. The feeling of standing outside during Vaughn and remembering what the sun felt like on my skin. It's the same feeling.
My dad used to say that's what it's like. He's from Da, which I actually don't think you know is a country. I mean, it's not really recognized here, but
I believe I came across references to it in the books I read. I always wanted to learn more about it, but it was never the focus of my studies. I would love to learn more about it.
Well, what I know is it's very limited. I've never been, but supposedly there's some of that sun still there, a little pocket of it. Yeah, well, my dad could bend fire. So he said it was very similar. I don't know. I mean, if the sun feels like this, then that's really fucking nice. I'm gonna light.
I think you're still hugging him at this point.
Yeah, no, I don't think I stopped. I don't think I stopped either. I think like this is Gravewing's kind of going through it right now. And then she's gonna look around and just mumble, "I'm gonna light every candle in this house." And she'll stop hugging him there because she's excited at the idea that she can practice again with the fire. I mean, to be fair, she also hasn't set him on fire, so like there is still some level of like control. Things are not being set on fire in this house, despite open flames being like circled within. I think she's got like somewhere between 30 to 60 feet in terms of this like radius that automatically gets generated. But she's just kind of like, she's very excited. She's very excited to immediately jump back into training so she can play with fire again. And then later, when she has a better grasp on it, she wants to show her family. She wants to show Lorelai. She wants to show the group, which y'all might get an unnecessary. No, it's very necessary for her to feel joy, but it's like probably weird to see it.
You never seen a grown man smile before? Here you go. Now you have. Whenever I show emotion, it frightens people.
I wouldn't say that you're like frightened. It's just she's not her level of like excitement is, for a lack of better terms, like a schoolgirl giddy. And she doesn't do that. Again, a baby had to learn how to fucking walk. Deers do that upon birth, okay? Like it's a baby had to learn how to walk 9 months for her to get that excited, and even then there's a 20-year gap of her being happy. So it's that's what we're working with here. Bottled enthusiasm.
I think Laeth, you mentioned something about a date.
Yeah. Lou is going to find a letter outside of her door that is basically like, meet me at this location at this time.
Is it signed, Laeth, or is it?
Yes, it is signed.
Threat, hello?
Is it? Yeah, I was just checking. That I don't have to like start comparing handwritings around the town. Yeah, then Lou will go to the location at the time. Though actually, she's Blue, so she will be early.
That is totally fine. It also has like a coin for crossing the river because the location is in Silvercourt.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, location questions. Aubrey, I want like an abandoned like greenhouse or something in Silvercourt. Is that something like on some other noble's property? Is that something I could find?
Yeah, no, there are...
There's one in the library, or near the library.
Yeah, there is actually.
Was that at Yuri's?
No, but they've been there.
I think it's a different one because this is a place that Laeth used to spend time, like, when she was younger. So I wouldn't want to cross paths with Eurideux.
There is an old estate in Silvercourt that belongs to a noble family who has died out 30 years ago, and nobody has the money. Nobody's claimed it. Nobody's bought the estate, and it's just kind of been left to be reclaimed by the elements, which actually hasn't happened all that much because of, you now know, magic and the things. So it's just kind of rotted away, and there is an old greenhouse that's on the premises.
Yeah, I think that Laeth will meet you. For safety has, like, masquerade scarfed, but it is a disguise that Alouette has seen before, and she will meet you sort of out the outside of this manor.
Lou, I don't think suspects this is a date. And honestly probably assumes this is like some anathema business of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
So like she's just in like some usual, like her usual like long coat, warm winter gear, and has maybe done like a disguise, but not like the usual levels, just enough to be like, if someone spots me, they're not gonna immediately be like, hey, aren't you the Valère girl?
But is not wearing her anathema mask.
No. But she did bring it. It is like in her bag.
I think Laeth sort of clocks that, looking you over, realizes that is her fault, and doesn't say anything, just grabs your hand and will pull you back towards the greenhouse later, like behind the property.
What are we doing?
I wanted to show you something.
Oh, okay. Is it important or like a fun thing?
Not important, not anything for work.
Oh, that is good to know. So I didn't need to bring the rapier and the tarot cards and all of my various battle accoutrements.
I mean, these days, who knows? I'd rather that you have them than not and need them.
That is true. Well, if we encounter something unsavory, I will do my best to defend you.
Laeth does fully have, like, it's hidden by the disguise, but fully has the Adrisi sword at her side. But will drop the disguise as she opens the door to this greenhouse for you. And it is an incredible fire hazard. I think that all of the plants have been dead for a really long time, so that's fine. But she has set up just so many candles. If someone had magic, this would be much more effective. But Laeth does not have magic and does not care to learn it. And so it's just like 100 little like tea lights set up around this greenhouse, and there is a little like picnic blanket and some food, and there are also some, I think, old looking like chairs and stuff set up around in the background.
Go ahead.
And now she'll just lead you in and say, I thought it might be nice for us to spend some time together out of life or death situations.
Lou's eyes are wide and like reflecting all of the candlelight, and she looks absolutely enamored by all of it. and is like wandering in and doing like a little slow turn to take it all in. And then as you say that, we'll look at you and then say, "Is this a date?"
Laeth sort of laughs, looks down a little bit. Yeah, I realized that wasn't clear in the note, but yes, if you'd like it to be.
I would love it to be. Yes, please. Let's have a date.
I asked Nihil to make some food. They sounded pretty confident in what you liked, so.
I mean, who would know better than Nihil, I guess.
Well, I certainly wasn't going to ask Eurideux, so.
You know, I don't know if Eurideux would know. We haven't had a lot of meals together.
No going out for dinner before sneaking out of your house? Or after sneaking out of your house, I suppose?
Occasionally that's yes, but it is like street food, you know. Nothing wrong with street food, of course. I enjoy it as well. It was just always Yori's pick because it was somewhere Yori knew.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh. We'll sort of gesture for Lou to do the same.
We'll do so with a big flourish of skirts.
And as she's like, I think, taking things out of the basket and plating and whatever, pouring some wine, I used to come here when I needed to get out of the house. You can see over there, actually, and she'll point to one of the flower beds that is just as emaciated and dead as everything else. I thought maybe I could start farming or something. It never really worked out. Nothing ever grew, but...
So this was, this is a place that is personal to you?
Yeah, I mean, there aren't many places in the city where I didn't feel watched, I guess, by my mother or by her little club. So, I mean, this estate has been picked over. There's nothing interesting left here. So it was somewhere that I could just go and be.
It's beautiful.
I mean, I don't know about that. The candles aren't normally here, obviously.
They do help, yes. But I think it is beautiful because it is a reflection of you.
Laeth opens her mouth to say something self-deprecating, and it catches it and does not, because she does not want to bring the mood down. I don't.
Oh, no, please.
I was thinking of where to take you, and I don't know that many places that are private, I suppose, in the way that I'd want them to be. I considered asking Alistair to escort us to his tower so that you could play around, but then I remember the last time we were in the tower was to murder someone, and that seemed less romantic.
Mm-hmm. I think this place is perfect. And I think the reason it is perfect is because it has meaning to you. It is a rare thing for you to share something private about yourself and true. And I am glad that you did. I know that is not easy for you to do. You are not fond of vulnerability.
Laeth is just looking down at their lap, twiddling with jewelry on their fingers, spinning around the Valer signet that they are still wearing.
Lou will see that and say, "Oh, speaking of, you aren't speaking of it, but you were fiddling and it made me think. I had something I wish to do, and this seems like a good place to do it. Could I borrow the ring back for just a little moment? You get to keep it, I promise."
Yeah, of course. And she will take it off and hand it over.
And Lou will take off the Idrisi ring that she is wearing and tie them both together with string and then sort of loop them into one of her bells and just ring her bell a few times. And you hear her muttering in probably, what's the language? Shadow tongue. So if you don't know Shadow tongue, you don't get to know what this means.
I'm pretty sure I don't. Let me confirm. Nah, I just know Necro.
And we'll also include a little bead of blood with both of them. I'll tell you out of character, and Laeth just doesn't get a note, but what she says is, "By the life that courses within my blood and the love that resides within my heart." And then she will cut the string and hand you back the Valer one and say, "I have figured out some new things that thaumaturgy can do. So this one is a way to... Sometimes when I am attacking things, I can make them weak to things. And this way you will also benefit from that weakness." A little bit like how our earrings work.
I was going to say Laeth was, I think, fidgeting with the earring once you took the ring. It's like, okay, that's impressive. That's really useful.
I have been trying to learn more things. I've learned new spells. I think maybe next time we are in a bind, I perhaps will be a little more useful than last time.
I mean, I think that last fight was bad for all of us. That portal magic pit that was in the basement that Ravenswood said that we should absolutely not lure the Sin Eater into?
Yes, what about it?
I dropped one of the Tyrant spawn down it.
Lou is trying to look appropriately concerned, but she's definitely laughing.
I didn't know what it did, and I figured better down there than on me, and nothing bad immediately happened. So I think I thought it was fun.
Who would have guessed it was? I mean, how else were we supposed to figure out what it did? We didn't know Ravenswood was coming down there.
I mean, nothing bad immediately happened, and I mean, they've been down there for who knows how long, so I figured one of them had probably fallen already, right?
Probably. I thought you were the first person to knock one down there. They looked like they were probably annoying, you know? I bet the Sin Eater would get annoyed and just knock them down the pit.
But yeah, all that is to say, I'm impressed. I never really cared much to learn magic, but that was, I think, partially my mother wanting it and partially me not being adept at it from the start. So I figured it was better to put my energy into things that I was naturally gifted at, but I've seen the way that you work at it, and it's really impressive, Alouette.
Alouette is blushing. She's like purple red. And she says, well, it just took me a while to figure it out, I guess. There is really nothing quite like learning under life or death situations, though, to really sort of amp up what you do know and make it functional. I think that is unpleasant, but has been very helpful. Thank you.
Hopefully that's something that others won't have to do as much soon. Maybe.
I think that is, I think we have a good chance of it. Or at least I am choosing to hope that we have a good chance of it. And I guess if we do not, at least the last few months have been perhaps the most pleasant months of my life. And that is in no small part because of you.
I could say the same. And I'm glad to hear that you're hopeful about what is to come. For a while, it felt like, or I felt like I worried that you were only spending time with me because it wouldn't matter, because everything would be gone in 6 months, so you might as well, and you wouldn't need to be stuck with me in the future. And I mean, of course, you're not stuck with me in the future. Even if we do succeed, you're your own person and you're free to make your own choices, but
I want to be stuck. If it's with you, I want to be stuck.
That's good to know.
End of the world, no ending of the world. You're the person, you know?
Does that mean I'm invited to your little Maybid stay, or are we trying
You've been
to...
invited since the beginning. That was like my first stipulation. I'm like, hey, so maybe I have feelings for somebody and can they come with me? She said yes. So like, you're in if you want to go to Maybid for 30 years with me. I'm like, yeah, don't worry. We don't age, so like that's part of the whole arrangement. Not that I would ever subject you to it unwittingly. I'm just saying, you're in if you want to be in.
I'd rather we not have to rely on her, but...
I agree. I have been turning around an idea of maybe... I don't think I'm necessarily clever enough to outsmart a fake queen. However, I think if I do some... So you know how thaumaturgy is like calls to like sort of thing? I don't know how to do it yet, but I feel like I could perhaps take advantage of that to sort of trick her into accepting what she thinks is me, but actually it is something that shares the same name as me.
Oh.
Because you know, I'm named after a bird.
That's clever.
I don't know. I need to know more about fate contracts to know if that is enough to do it, or if she's going to be working off of like true names, or maybe I can transfer my name to a bird temporarily. I don't know, but that is my current thought process.
I mean, we do have contact now with her ex, who I'm sure would be thrilled beyond belief to get one over on her again.
I hope so. I know everyone's all like, oh no, he's Faye, you can trust him. I think he's very cool. And not just because he was like, you could be a bard spy, which was very flattering. Maybe if the world ends, or does not end, I mean, the opposite. Maybe if the world does not end, I will join his little group with Bargarin. That could be cool.
You were never close to Peregrine, were you? Have you?
No. I mean, now, I think so, but I was never close to any of them. They were all much older than me, and most of them were gone with their lives before I was very old, and then after I was older, they did not really care to come back. But I have learned since that they were told things about me that were untrue, and that they were kind of kept away, so maybe we could be close now.
I'm glad that you're getting to build that on both of your terms instead of your parents.
Yeah. Same for you and Nadia. It's nice that you are able to have a relationship with her without your mother bearing over it all.
Yeah. It's strange. It's different. I don't know what will happen when we have to face her, but...
Well, you will at least have all of us there with you. And really, you've already done the hardest part in facing her. What's left of isn't even her, it is just her face. And I don't know how much of that is left by now, just based off of what we know.
Fair enough.
So in a way, the hardest part is already behind you, and now it is just some sort of magic-wielding zombie. Another ghoul, if you will.
It's more, that part I think I can deal with now that we've got some sense of it and how strong those things are. It's more the growing, I guess. My inclination would be to keep Nadia away from the whole thing, but I don't know if there's some closure to be had for her in coming with us when we face it, or if that's just making it worse. And I guess the answer is to ask her what she would want to do about that, which feels strange.
It is definitely... It is hard the first time the birdcage is open, you know? But I think that you have both had enough time with the fresh air to know what you want out of it. And yes, I think asking her is the right decision there.
Well, hopefully there's some time before we have to face all that.
Not as much time as we would like. Unfortunately, I suspect we cannot resolve the end of the world without resolving all of those bits. But I don't know, maybe we can skip a few, I don't know. It would be nice.
Well, we don't have to deal with it tonight, at least. And I think Laeth will sort of redirect the conversation to be a little lighter.
Yeah. I think Lou will probably at some point pull out her cards and just do silly fun readings, and maybe even just like old school like card games, because that's what tarot was used for originally.
Yeah.
Or harrow in this case.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And also kiss you a lot, periodically, in between
I
games.
would really hope so.
Let the records show. Kissing occurs.
Hell yeah.
Mark that down. You're welcome, Rue.
So much kissing occurs, and Lou is the one initiating it. Mark that
That's
part down
right.
too.
Well, the end of the week arrives, and you know when the Scarlet Bond plans to put its plan into action. They are essentially going to storm the prison from the outside with the 100 or so warriors they have. But luckily, you all have a way in that doesn't involve them, so you don't have to worry about going in with them. There is the old smugglers' tunnels that go underneath all of Malakad that will come up within the prison itself. Going through the prison and working while you're in the prison, that is going to be a little bit of work, but you are all wearing the masks and disguising yourselves as members of the Scarlet Bond, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I hope so. I hope that's the plan.
Oh, wait, no. I was going rat mode, wasn't I?
You can do both. You can be the Scarlet Rat.
I was gonna say you could. Your new alias. I was gonna say you could do both. Just have one on lockdown. That's all.
If I transform into a rat while in the Scarlet Guard uniform, do I get a little matching rat uniform?
Sure. I like that, so sure. Any preparations or anything you need to do before starting the prison break?
I gotta draw a card.
Draw a card. Yep. Let me pull that up.
Because I forgot to do it before our last big event. I feel like would have been nice.
I forgot. Are we bringing any NPCs with us to help, or is this just the party only?
I thought it was I was thinking maybe the party only. Initially, it was just gonna be Yuri going in.
Mm-hmm, yeah. That's why I was I'm pretty sure nobody.
Smaller group is better.
Yeah. I was pretty sure that we didn't want to bring anybody to this one.
Yeah.
Should I bring Message or Tanglevine?
We have a few messages in the group. I think 4 of us can do some form of message.
Just stick with the Tanglevine. I think would be better, especially if you're trying to get away.
Absolutely. So I will take Tanglevine and begin the case of the prison break, I guess. That's a caper for you.
That's an interesting card to pull.
Oh, what'd you get?
I got the marriage. This is a neutral card of charisma. It represents a union of people, ideas, or kingdoms that might be as productive or as ruinous as the bonding of a salamander and a water weird.
Oh, yeah. Okay. This bodes neutrally for your relationship with Erdrum.
Oh, that's what we were thinking of? Not the lesbians?
Yeah, we're
This is
on a
your
rescue
quest.
mission for you.
I was gonna say what the lesbians got to do with this? This is your arc. The hell?
We're fine, man.
I guess I'm just thinking about the last episode where people already got the lesbians being lesbian.
Uh-huh.
See, you see your deflection? Who you think you are? Alyssa? The fuck? Out of here. It's
Anything else anybody else is going to do to prep?
I'll have my talismans in the chat. I'm still figuring out my last one. I forgot I have some new ones now because we leveled up.
I can prep some potions if we need them. It's just a little bit of healing, but I'll prep some potions.
I was like, it's
Yeah.
good, always good to prep potion.
You all head back to that very familiar clock tower in Starlight Bastion and take the trapdoor and walk through a very familiar sewer. And it's an hour or so of walking, and you pass underneath the river and to the other side of Malakot. And eventually you get to the very familiar looking fox emblem. By this point, the attack that the Scarlet Bond is doing on the Cold Iron Prison has been going for about 40 minutes. Once you open this door, it's not necessarily a point of no return, but you're going to have to move quickly. You're going to have to move fast. You have a very limited window for this. And whoever opens it up and says the code phrase and touches the marking, as soon as it opens up into the prison, you can hear the sounds of fighting. You can hear the bell ringing. So what is the plan? Are you moving quickly or are you moving quietly?
I think quickly is probably best. We want to get to solitary confinement, get the people. Basically, at this point, I think we're just going to release anyone that's in there, and get our charm, get out.
Besides, if they
It's already
see
a
us,
lot
we're
of
just
noise.
Scarlet Bond goons,
Yeah, we don't have to worry about being quiet if
It's like,
people
stop those
come.
Scarlet Bond guys who definitely aren't part of Anathema,
If people come fight us, we kill them. That's it.
Right. I'm going to need checks from people to figure this out. It's either this will be relatively free form, so I want you to pitch me on what skill you're using to help get people there faster.
I'm going to be using my athletics just for.
I was gonna say, can I cook really fast?
No,
Kidding.
no.
I'm kidding.
We're not letting you cook.
So I got a plus 20 to my acrobatics or my athletics. Either or is fine for me personally. But is this a group check or is this like a everybody check?
It's like a group check. Like you all, what are you doing to help the group? And then enough, how well you all do depends on how fast you get there and certain other things as well.
Okay, then would you say it's athletics for athletics or acrobatics? I'm going to push for either, honestly, because of the same for me. If so there's essentially a riot going on. What I would like to do is, as we're going through, I'd like to close doors that clearly would lead to here's maybe where some guards would be, or here is a corridor we are not going to because it leads back and around to where the Scarlet Bond actually is. And it's sort of like, one, we're not distracted. Two, if more guards or whatever were to pour in from these locations, it's locked.
Yeah, no, I'd allow that.
Would you say that's athletics then, or acrobatics?
Athletics. Hey, everyone else?
Could I do thievery as I open any locks in our way? And also, I think that sort of thievish instinct for getting in and not being seen would help guide us here.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Sweet, that was a nat 1, so I'm going to use a hero point. Yeah, that's a nat 20. So that's 41.
I also used a hero point, and I got 35.
I don't know what check this would be. I think you can decide, but I think in character, Nihil is just kind of the type to like keep a lookout basically and be like, oh, there's some crowds there. It would slow us down to interact with them. Just like, follow the leader type of thing, like scouting ahead.
Perception?
Okay. I don't know what would be a good stat, but that would track,
Follow the leader's the actual feat, isn't it?
I can't cook my way out of this one. That is only a dirty 20, actually, unfortunately. I'm not very good.
You don't want to use a hero point?
I'll use a hero point. I am easily persuaded by Aubrey.
It's okay, I was about to start yelling at you.
That's a 24, so, it's better. Aubrey nodding, yeah, that's not a crit fail anymore. Nodding in respect. You're good. It's just a regular failure.
Right.
I think I will make a case for Alistair using his many years in academia, because it's either this or stealth, and stealth would be boring. But using his many years in academia to help him recall the map from the so basically memorize through the power of studying to help make us avoid wrong turns.
Study maps, that's a thing. I would allow it.
Okay, a 7 for 26.
Okay.
Spare from the rats, too.
That one, yeah.
I wanted to take that nat 1. Y'all are lame.
Take it during combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yuri and
We're
Alouette.
lame. You're fucking stinky, bro. Don't even.
That was a 12 plus 20, 32.
32. Hey. Alouette, what skill would you like to use to assist the party?
Perception?
Perception is an option if you're just keeping a lookout.
Perception? Yeah. Perception way better than what I said. If perception's an option, I would love to be perceptive here, please.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. My eyes are peeled and looking. Oh ha! We switched back to the bell dice, and the bell dice said, I missed you. So that's gonna be a 39.
39. So, as you are moving through the prison, you can hear the sounds of fighting in the distance. It also appears like the Scarlet Bond has, at least in part of the prison, let all of the prisoners out of their cells, and, now the prisoners and the Scarlet Bond versus all the guards. So it's creating a real riot, and it is a little bit complex to navigate through. But you working together as the group that you are now, you're able to do it. And before you know it, you do find yourself in the furthest wing of the prison, the quietest, the solitary confinement wing. And there's just sort of a line of doors along the wall. There's these heavy iron doors with a very small window on them.
I think we're just going to start trying to get them all open. I think Yuri's going to go through them, though, and try to find Urchin first while saying, get these all open. Laeth, I know you're good at picking locks, or if there's a central release somewhere.
You can either take the time and look for the central release or just start picking locks. That is up to you.
I mean, I'm down to start just picking locks unless you want me looking.
Mm. Yeah, not
mean,
all
you
of the
can-
cells have people in them anyways, so.
I was like, you can look, you can start picking locks, and like the rest of us can look for a central thingy.
Yeah.
I will give you guidance on whenever you find Uhtram, so that's going to be a +4. It turns out it's a +4 now. I didn't know.
I got a 31 to look for the big button. Or the lever.
Oh,
It would actually be a lever, yeah.
That's what I was thinking. It's actually a lever. So I'm looking for the right lever, not the one that throws
Drops
me
us back in the
into a
sewers.
river. Yeah.
I got a 30 for perception as well. I'm actually looking for Uhtram before looking for the beaver.
Right. So for a 30 is you pass by
31.
I was saying for finding Uhtram.
Oh,
You find you pass by several cells, and it's like the fourth or fifth one you check. First two empty. The second two have people in them, and they sort of like they're a little bit confused as to what's going on. And then you see a very familiar shape in the cell. It's a little cramped for him, but it's a little cramped for them. So then they look up and they see you, and they just go, "Yuri, is that you?"
Oh my god, okay. You're safe? You're alive? Well, you're alive. Okay. Yes, it's me. I'm here with friends. We're getting you out of here. Stay away from the door. Stay away from the door for just a second. And I will attempt to pick it. If that doesn't work, I mean, I have Blast Lock, but I'm going to attempt to pick it first.
Okay, give me a Laeth, did you roll?
Yes, I got a 35.
Nice. The first cell you get to, you open, and inside you sort of see this halfling in sort of this ragged prison garb. They have sort of this tied back in sort of like a knot, dark hair, and they are clearly in relatively good shape. And they say, "I'm not one to look a gift horse to the mouth, but this is the kind of one where I get to leave, right? I'm not about to be
alive and everything."
Great. All for Scarlet Queen. I'll believe in anything right now. Because you're all still wearing your masks.
Yeah.
And Yuri, what was the roll to unlock the door?
21.
21 is not a success.
Yeah, that sounds right. Great. Yuri's gonna just get Yuri's gonna be like try to make eye contact with Laeth and ask them to come over before completely blowing our cover yet.
Yeah.
Look at you asking for help, growing as a person.
Don't have time for this.
Gravewing, it takes you a few minutes, but eventually you find what is probably the guard's office, where they just keep an eye on people, make sure nobody dies. And in there is actually a lever that will open everything.
I'm gonna wave to the party to let them know that I found it, and no, fuck it. Let's just open it.
Yeah, and as you do, like Laeth, you're about to just like you're almost got this lock open. And that's when you hear the door click as Gravewing throws the lever, and you can all hear the doors on all the doors click as they all kind of just click and swing open a little.
I'll say with the door open, Yuri is going to go to Urchum, who is like a foot taller than them, mind you, and is just going to be like, "Okay, can you walk? Can you run? Or are you doing? Do you?"
A little weak. Yeah, they haven't fed me properly. But I can stand fine. I'll be fine.
Do we? And I'm going to motion like, for Nihil. Do you have any of those elixirs?
Of course, here. I'll hand you. How many do you want?
Just give me one right now.
All right, here you go.
I'll give it to Urchum so they could at least get a little energized.
Yeah, they will knock it back, and a little bit of color will return to their cheeks. And as you're all doing this, you will watch as several other people poke their heads out of these cells. Gravewing, you recognize Winter on one of them. And there are several other people, all of which who look to be... The other people here do not look to be hardened criminals of any kind. They kind of look like kidnapped nobles.
Okay.
Anyone we recognize?
Give me perception checks or society checks.
35 perception for Laeth.
30 society for Alistair.
I got an at 1, so 21.
32 perception for Gravewing.
Yeah, a couple of them you do recognize from the masquerade itself. They were there and saying not kind things about the high priest. Others are you notice possibly either the youngest of some families that may not exactly vibe with what the high priest and the Unbroken are doing, so they were being kept as essentially political prisoners. Leverage.
Okay.
Great show.
Gravewing will kind of speak up. I'm Gravewing. This is a disguise. If you want to be rescued, I expect compliance. And most importantly, I expect you to not say shit for the rest of this duration.
Give me an intimidate check. You can have a +1 for dropping your name.
Thank you. That's the only reason why I did it. Because you said there were nobles here. And I wanted to scare them. Winter, though? That bitch probably don't give a fuck. I'm going to use a hero point. Much better. 32 plus the 1 you gave me, so 33.
33. Yeah, the nobles seem to definitely fall in line very quickly. You kind of see a smirking Winter, whose non-code name is Victor. And is kind of standing at the back, arms crossed, and he just goes, "I'm glad it's a disguise. Would hate to see you fall to a cult."
We need you for later. So, you come with us. I'm addressing him specifically because he's the one that I know, and he's actively the guy that we need to probably get another Bloody Blade. But if anybody else, I mean, this might be a fun way to recruit people. To recruit nobles, I'm just saying. But we gotta save them first. So how many people are here? Because we didn't.
So you've got Bertram, you've got Winter, you've got Elliot, and there are about 5 other nobles. So there's 8 people.
I guess getting them to the Crow and Hammer makes the most sense, right? Because it's a tavern.
Yeah, Crow and Hammer, because that there's also the Blades hideout underneath.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's 8 people, so like total, and instead of like just Urtram in the other cases. And we can do it through it with our escape route, which is the tunnels, right? The secret tunnels.
Secret tunnel
Secret tunnel
through the city. And yeah, there's also that the halfling. They speak up and say, "Yeah, you're the anathema."
Yeah.
Just don't think about that name right now. Just think about, sorry, out of character, Scarlet Bond, right?
Mhm.
Just think about the Scarlet Bond that's doing this.
I mean, okay, but hey, certainly know the rest of my friends will appreciate you letting me out.
The halfling Elliot.
Yes, you would have been told
Okay.
that Elliot's a halfling.
We were. I was just making sure there weren't there halflings here.
Yep. All the rest are not halflings.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And as you navigate back to the tunnel, I think I'm going to need one more round of checks from people.
This time I'm going with stealth.
I think this
Okay.
time I should also go with stealth as a treat.
Hey,
I
nat
realize I
20
We've
for
learned our
40.
lesson, I think. We've both learned that we should be a little bit less, you know? Ooh, that is a crit. Nice. That is so cool. Oh my god, what if we both got crits? Wouldn't that be like twinning? You know? If we both got nat 20s, it'd be like twinning, you know?
Yep.
Well, could be worse. That's a 29.
Unfortunately, after a hero point, I turned a 31 into a 26.
No.
Unfortunate.
I thought 31 wasn't going to be enough, so I'm like, well, yeah, we got one. I'll try it. But I rolled worse.
What did you roll on the die?
I rolled a 6, an 11, and a 6.
Yeah,
I have-
never hero point at 11 unless you're gonna die.
I got a 38 athletics.
At 38.
34 for me.
34. As you-
35 for me.
As you all are making your way back, you're moving as quick as you can, but unfortunately, the fighting is continuing to spill through further and further into the prison, and you can't take the same route you took here back. You have to find another route, and it's going to add time. And as you sort of push through another set of doors, you find yourself running through one of the courtyards. And that's when you see them. You see a bunch of coin guards along with you. You're guessing the warden spreading out to approach all of you. It does look like you're not getting out of here without a fight. And
Well, cracks my knuckles.
yep, and I think we'll figure out what happens with that next time.
Yeehaw.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for listening to a wonderful episode of Goblets and Gays. If you like what we do here, feel free to follow us on Instagram, Blue Sky, and all sorts of different social media. We have a Patreon if you can support us. We appreciate the support to the show, and it goes back all into the show. So the more you support, the more we can put into Goblets and Gays as a whole. If you can't support, join our Discord, talk to everybody, give us a 5-star review. That's free. It takes like 5 minutes. Please. And remember, stay safe. Cannibalism can be cool if you do it responsibly. Thanks, Aubrey.
Deus, ne qua morta, Tyrianus tired, the past, the war. Deus, ne qua morta, together.